Hey everyone, so I have a book review today, and this wasn't the book I was planning on reviewing, but I haven't got my other one finished yet. So I thought I'd talk about Singenpoo Singenpoo Strikes Again by Paul Jennings. I didn't have this as a child, but I used to read it from the school library a lot. So a couple of months ago maybe, I bought it on Amazon, and it is still one of my favourite kids stories. Now, Paul Jennings writes a lot of books. He writes a lot of kids sort of horror books and, books that are slightly abnormal. And I've got to admit, the tales of Singenpoo are really, really abnormal. Singenpoo is a trilogy of stories. You've got Singenpoo, you've got the paw thing at the back there, which is the third one, I believe. Or the second one. No, that's the first one. That's the first one there. Then you have Singenpoo Strikes Again, and then you have another one. Can't remember. But this is actually the first one I read. So first of all, you don't actually need to have read the first one or the last one to understand it. And it's all about this cat here, who is called Singenpoo. And I know for a fact that there will be one or two of you who say, Amy, why on earth is he called Singenpoo? Because we often wondered as a child before I read the first one. In the first story, you learn that he is called Singenpoo because he swallowed a radio. It's one of those little portable radio things, and it was still playing when it came out the other end. I'm fairly sure a cat would not be able to pass a radio, but never mind. So he got named Singenpoo because essentially the poo at the other end was singing. It's gross, it's disgusting, it's not something I want to think about, but it's the truth, and it kind of makes you wonder what sort of things Paul Jennings can conjure up. So that's the story behind his name, because I know some people will wonder. And this is a very, very clever cat. So he takes part in a spelling bee, and is touch and go for a while whether or not he'll win, and whether or not he'll actually be able to be sort of confident enough to do it, because, he's in front of an audience, a big, massive audience. I'll see if there's a picture of the audience. Okay, this is this is the best picture of the audience you'll get. That's actually the dog he's playing with. A very clever dog as well. So, it's a very insane world. It was in the school library, so it was there for anybody to access, but it's really for the ages of 7 to 12, depending on reading abilities, and it is mainly for cat lovers, but even if you just like a bit of an abnormal story, this is definitely going to be it. The writing itself is quite a nice size, as you can see there. It's not like so tiny that kids are straining their eyes, but it's not so big that it makes it seem really immature. But the illustrations are what make it absolutely perfect. It's illustrated by Keith McLean. And I'll show you my favourite illustration. Actually, I love this one. It's not my favourite, but it's a gorgeous picture of Singenpoo. I love that one. But my favourite illustration, and I'll read out the quote that goes with it. Let me find it. Bear with me. There it is. Right, this is my favourite illustration there. You can see that. Yep, lovely. Now keep that in mind while I read this out. Singenpoo stepped onto the piece of cardboard and squatted. Then she did a pee. All over Mac's name, yellow cat's pee ran all over the words and joined them together in a big blur. So that's hot, steaming cat yellow pee. Great fun for the kids and kind of swinging. But it's really lovely, lovely story. The chapters aren't that long. For example, here's the start of chapter 4. And that goes on for 2, 4, and I mean there's little writing on the 4th page. 6, no writing on the 6th page. So it goes on for 6 pages. And it's not a massive amount of words. So even if you're not a confident reader and you just want to read maybe 1 or 2 chapters a day, it's not bad at all. I mean, it's only, the grand total pages are 62 pages. So there's not that much there. It's not a massive, massive story. As you can see there, it's quite thin. So it shouldn't take too long for kids to get through. So then they're not going to get bored of the story before it's finished. But as I said, it is one of my all-time favourite kids books. So I just had to buy my own copy. It's RRP'd at $3.99, but I only got it for like maybe $1.50, $1.60 on Amazon, including the postage. I think book postage has gone up a bit since then, so it might be a little bit more. But I mean, there are sellers who sell it for like a penny and then the postage. So you shouldn't pay more than £2, definitely no more than £3. But it is an absolutely fantastic book. As I said, one of my favourites. Go and check it out, whether it's for you, whether you are the target audience, which I hope you're not, because if you're 7 years old and watching YouTube videos, yeah. But if you know somebody, if you've got a kid or a cousin or a brother or sister who's the target audience and you want to get it for them, do. But have a sneaky read yourself, or go to your local library and see if you can get hold of it or anything like that. But it is ideal for cat lovers, ideal for kids who love little cute, funny, random stories, and also obviously fans of those who are already fans of Paul Jennings. But yeah, so please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on this and anything else. And that's it for just now. So I will see you next time. Bye.